Hey guys. Okay, this might be a long one, but everything in this video is gonna blow your mind. Okay. I just woke up, so you gotta my my speech may be a little blurred or loose or whatever. I just woke up from this dream, and it was a brutal one because of priestess, but everything hangs on this dream, man. It don't hang on it anymore, but I revealed it. And what I revealed blow your mind. I learned a lot about myself. Sneaky dude. I learned a lot. So let's get into this. All right. Oh, what a fucking night. You wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't even fucking believe it. Here it goes. So, continuing from the last bunch of dreams, Christ brings the priestess in and she yips. And I release her. The links. But they always wanted to know what was holding me, why I was holding on to the priestess, which turns out to be all the Daniel Boone love stuff. But there's more. The big secret is this. I go into a dream, and I go into a dream, and it was pretty long, and I don't remember most of it. But the part I do remember is the part right before I woke up. I was running around, I had some money, and the money was different. I don't know. I had money, not cash, paper, and not coins. It was a gold sliver, something you see off of Star Trek. And then there was, underneath the gold sliver was like black slivers, little square plates, little square coin, but there was nothing stamped on it. And the gold one was like this. It was like that on the ends. Anyway, I take these when I'm at a fairground, what looked like a fairground, and I was running beside a roller coaster. I met this guy on the other side of the roller coaster. He looked pretty evil, like rotten. And I walked up, and the priestess was beside me. I go over to him, and Regis was there. Ex-Christ I had. He's not my buddy. And he belongs to the Legion. I don't know where he quite fits in, but we're buddies, and he helps me out. I walk up, I'm running beside the roller coaster. And that's symbolic for up and down in your life. Ups and downs in your life. It's like you're on a roller coaster ride, and it goes around in a circle, and you gotta get off the roller coaster because you're caught on a roller coaster. It never ends. Well, it does, but you gotta see it, and then get off it and start walking your path again. But you get caught up in it. Okay, so I'm running alongside a roller coaster. I'm running. I'm not on it. Which also means something. But if Christ is viewing your dream, he'll know the ins and outs of it, of what it all means. Anyway, I meet this ugly looking guy, and even before that, I had to meet people. I was meeting certain people. Not bad people. But then I had to go meet this guy at the roller coaster. I don't know it all, so bear with me. This might be the fucking end of me, man. I swear to God. He holds out his hand as I walk by. We don't say anything, and I just put some money in his hand. Man. In the dream. And then I stopped and I really looked at him. And he looked at me like he looked like a street person, like a well done street person. Like, but he wasn't grungy. He looked bad, like a bad fucking dude. And I was hanging out having fun with the priestess, and I just walked up to him, slapped the money, the gold and the two black things in his hand, and went on my merry way after I looked at him. And then I woke up. Immediately, the priestess, she says, "You have such a nice ass, Richard. You have such a beautiful ass." I'm like, oh, fuck, where's my gun? That's what I'm thinking. As soon as I woke up from the dream. You don't believe the shit she says. I go, Jesus. Who recorded the dream? Christ recorded the dream. I go, Jesus. Check out the dream. I knew he recorded it. Because I was in his manger and they put me in illusion, which means I'm having a bad fucking night. And if I wake up shooting with a dick in my mouth, that's a bad fucking night. Or the priestess or whatever. But he's confronting me to get the secret between me and the priestess so I can let her go. And I'm trying to control my shit, but I barely do it. Anyway, this is what happens. Jesus, scream, Jesus, check out the dream. Because I don't know in my head what the fuck, but I know the guy I put that money in, put the money in his hand was some serious shit. Serious. He's, I can see him on his tablet. He has some kind of tablet. And he's there. And I think Julie's there. And Tina. And it's like he's watching he has a video. And he's scrolling back and forth, back and forth. And I go, there's a guy I paid money to. What the fuck does that mean? And he goes, holy fuck. He goes, I had to write all this down because I barely got this on paper. So, let me tell you. And meanwhile, the priestess is chirping. He goes, holy fuck. He goes, we always suspected. He goes, that's the death angel. And I'm going, what? A fucking what? He goes, that's the death angel. He lives in St. Lucia. We can never get him for anything. And I go, what the fuck has he got to do with me? Then he goes, then my kids, because they watch TV, they're kids. I think Aunt Julie screams out, I can't even, I gotta share this on the screen. She goes, gives the guy's name and says, he's a death angel. And I'm like, what the fuck is a death angel? I heard of it. There's a metal band called Death Angel. But I don't know the meaning of it. Other than it don't sound too damn good. Share screen. There's your death angel. She goes, she's a death angel, and this guy is a death angel. And I made him repeat it like 10 times, just so I got it correct. Now, before we get off, I don't want to say no names because I don't need no shit coming my way, and I like to post my video. And Craze confirmed it. Yeah, they're a death angel. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck does this all have to do with me? What's going on? He goes, now I know he goes, and the death angel will lead me right to the serpent. And I'm like, fucking serpent? What, an alligator? Fucking snake? What? So, here's where it comes in. Cool. Christ don't even answer me. He calls in reinforcements and rushes my ass, grabs me by the fucking neck, picks me up, takes me right inside the Legion. He says, you'll be protected here. And I'm going, protected from what? What the fuck is going on? The regents, there's 20 fucking regents yelling. Roger, this, roger that. Blah, blah, blah. The fucking Legion, I'm in the Legion. Richard he comes up, one guy comes up and he goes, holy fuck, Rich. It's not too often someone takes out a serpent. I'm like, dude, what's going on? He goes, you don't know nothing? I go, no. I just want the priestess out of my head. And the priestess then goes to Jesus, because he's still with me. She says, and she's in my head, she goes, hey, right here, a fishing line, and the fishing line has a little face on the end of it. And she goes, Rich wouldn't let me tell anybody until he had the dream. The one I just had about paying the guy, turns out the death angel are, no, I don't know. I'm just going to walk you through it because I don't remember what order it all happened. Christine. Maybe it was Tina or Christ. That the death angel represents like a pimp. And Christ says, turns out, no, I think it was Christine that said this. And Christine was one of them. Now, I don't know the real history, but she's with Christ. So, and Christine came into my life as Christ gave it to me as a girlfriend. Someone to take care of me. Not a prostitute, because she's not that. A fake girlfriend. And she had sex with me. I don't remember it. But she would always take me, help me buy clothes, and help me do this. And she was there when the Sasquatch poked his head around out of the tree. Not around the tree, literally out of the tree. Which started a whole shitstorm for me. She was helping me buy clothes at this machine in St. Lucia. Then she went away and she got raped by a Christ, or he liked her to the point of insanity That was in a video I made the other day. She came back and then all this happened. So I don't know if there's any connections there. We gotta find out. But so I paid the death angel. I gave money. Turns out somebody said, I remember hearing it, I can't see anything. It took my seeds away, so I got limited vision. Like, I got 2 fucking seeds out of 64. But I'm in the Legion. He said, she said, you had to pay the death angel. I think Christ also said that you were paying the death angel. Turns out you were paying the death angel in the dream. What you did was, and they said, I always wondered where that money was going. Turns out I was stealing my own money because I had a special bank account for my illusion room I created with the zombies and the killers of the Mad Max looking gangs, and you'd shoot them all. Well, I made so much goddamn money off it, I can't even think about it. It was in the billions. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'd be skimming some money off out of my bank account, and turns out I took over a long time $180,000, and I was paying off monthly to this death angel, which was the guy on the other side of the roller coaster. Turns out he was connected to the Serpent. I told Jesus right there, I go, the Serpent, the guy, feels like Scientology. And he goes, no, actually, it's bigger than that. And I put the 2 people I just showed you in my head, and they're all part of the industry in Hollywood. They, according to what Christ said, they are also death angels. They're like a super pimp. Turns out I had to buy girls from being prostitutes. So these girls I bought, I had to pay monthly for them. And that's what I was doing, paying off the death angel. So you know all the killings in Hollywood? You know all the mystery murders where they're hanging out the doorknob when they die? They're called death angels. But it's a whole fucking prostitution ring. Prostitution, child trafficking, pedophilia, all of that. In the spirit world, in St. Lucian. Well, I bought some girl, I don't know how many, but I bought them. They gave them to me. They said, if you don't fucking pay us, well, that's the death angel. He's coming to collect. You better have the fucking money. So I was stealing out of my own bank account, but it was controlled by Regis, and Regis was Christ. He's my buddy now. He takes care of me for a long time. But they wouldn't tell what was going on. I think he knew for some reason. He was in the dream, and I think he knew. I'm not sure about that. This is all they're going to tell me. This is all happening right now. The media. Oh, I'm not going to get into that yet. Hold on. So, I just exposed and gave the names, but I didn't hear myself saying it. I gave it to Christ. and in the drain. The serpent is the industry. Okay? Now you look at it like this. The serpent as in the music industry, the serpent in the Hollywood industry puts all those people out there and collects money. And it's all controlled by death. Do it or die. You know that controversy fucking rock and roller dude, Way, or whatever his name is? The black singer guy. He's all over the news. And he's rubbing shoulders with Trump. Well, he's controlled by the serpent. And he's telling the serpent, serpent, there's a bunch of serpents. Music industry, Hollywood, the Pope. Do you see the Pope? Catholics and the Pope. The Jewish people have a serpent. Not all the Jewish people, just the serpent that are controlled. That's in there. And it's all people. The serpent is a group of people doing it and handing out orders. Catholics got their serpent. The Christians, all these televangelists, death angels, or just fucking losers that you gotta watch on TV and give them their money, and you give them money, more or less. I don't think you pay them. You know, I don't think they're death angels, but there are death angels there who take the money, do the wheeling and dealing, and it's all based on prostitution, child trafficking, guns, drugs, all of it. That's the people who control that. It's called the serpent. That network. And I said Scientology. I don't know, I put two and two together because I felt Scientology when Christ said the serpent. And I'm like, holy fuck. It's a cult. Really big fucking cult. So it turns out there's a serpent running that cult too. But anyway, I don't know how many girls I bought so I could free them. And they didn't have to do nothing for me. So I ain't have no goddamn sex. Because they didn't. I heard Christine was a girl I bought, but she had nowhere to go. So she just, how she ended up with Christ, or maybe she was with Christ, but the fucking death angel had her. And I said, yeah, I'll buy her. So I buy them and free them, let them go play. They're not controlled, sitting in a fucking room doing porno shows. You ever go on them porno sites and every fucking girl's got a fucking tramp stamp, little Chinese writing on their arm, or a Chinese writing on their back or their boob or their own? How many girls do you have to fucking see before you get it? They're all owned, man, by the fucking death angel. And this is on your own fucking computer. Go to these porn sites and look. It's fucking scary. But anyway, I didn't put two and two together in my life. But anyway, Chris went out, got his guys going with the Legion and the Regent priests, and they're all looking at it. They're gonna pick up everyone. They're gonna bust this whole fucking thing. From what I know, from what they said. Then Christine says, call the media right now. And Craig's like, why? What? Turns out I'd be more safe if the public knew about who the serpent was. and who the Death Angels are. Then, but they ain't gonna do it until the Christ, the Legion, get in position to take these fuckers down after the smash and grab. After they're all arrested and the whole fucking things, then they're gonna release it. Because I got a target on my fucking head like you wouldn't believe. And they say you ain't fucking leaving this Legion until it's all said and done. And I'm like, well, fucking get to work, man, because I can't live here forever. I got shit to do. So I've been stealing money off my own bank account, paying off a fucking Death Angel. And I'm golden. That's all fucking Daniel Boone, man. It's all Daniel Boone. Because here, I knew that shit was going on, but I never called him the Death Angel or fucking the Serpents. He goes, and the guy from Legion goes, Jesus Christ, Rich. It's not too often somebody takes down a Serpent. The whole fucking network. I got him. Well, I ain't got the whole network. But I got the... They'll catch... They already caught him. I think. Death Angel. He ain't gonna say nothing. But... Well, they just look at you and they know everything. They'll get it. There's no doubt. They'll get it. Witness fucking protection, whatever. They'll get it, and then they get the snake. They've done this 100 times. They said this shit's been going on forever. We just keep busting them, but it's not a small thing, I guess. Which all comes back to me and Priestess. I'm like, are you fucking leaving my head? She says, yeah, but it's gonna take time. So I don't know if it's over yet. But the reason I wasn't saying anything about... They're screaming right now. There's 3 people at the back of my neck talking. I can't even... I don't even know what the fuck. Alright, anyway. I'm safe with the Legion, so... I think that's the secret I was holding on to keep them girls safe. So, and I said, tell me every goddamn thing I know. I want to make videos for you guys, right? So, as I was fucking going insane here on Earth in my head, my soul had this whole fucking deal going on with the Death Angel to save kids. And I asked, I go, is it, because remember Screwface down on level 1, Earth level? Well, he lives in my town here right now. And he's trying to be mayor. But he was pimping out girls. And I go back and watch my videos called Screwface or something. I was shooting them all the time, fucking them up. Because I was working for him before I was born at one point. Making alcohol and drugs. Because I can do that in the illusion. But when I was working for him, it was just to get money or stuff. He was a gang leader. But when I got in there, I found out what was really going on. They're trying to bring me up in the gang. But I'm like, fuck you. Frick. We've been having it out all this life. I remember before I lost my skins when I was a kid, I would come home and I would wake up in the morning and I'd be so fucking hurting. Legs, feet, knuckles, head, chest, everything. I couldn't even move. Couldn't even move. And that, turns out, was me taking a beating in the spirit world and my soul body. Because after the beatings I had here in St. Lucian, it's the same goddamn thing. That ectoplasm, slimy blood stuff comes up and it hurts. Your teeth, your eyes, everything, man. From breaches, taking a beating. So I know that had to do with him back before I knew anything. I just wake up and be fucking hurting. Oh, I can't even, for no reason. For no reason. I can't even move. I'm popping fucking Advil, walking around. I can't fucking see anything. I'm like, what the fuck happened to me last night? So if turns out, hopefully, the priestess will go away. And she knew about all this. But I told her, you promised me not to tell anybody because these girls' lives depend on it. And I'll reveal it in time. 13 months later, but I needed the snake, the death angel, in a dream with Christ so he could ID him and grab all these fuckers. I needed the evidence, so that's why it took so long. I needed Christ to see it, give it to the Legion. The Legion, forget about it, you'd be fucked. There's nothing you can do. If there was ever a goddamn world war, there's nothing you can do. And you're dying. And all you bad guys are gonna die. I think you're gonna get away with it. Yeah, you can work for the fucking Serpent. Well, if a war ever breaks out, there's not a goddamn thing you can do. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. There's one Legion in St. Lucian. And every place in Christianity and Christ has their own Legion that follows Christ. All the way back to the fucking Middle Ages. And Knights, Templars, and all that shit. The Legion has their own Christ. Same as the Regent Priests. They have their own Christ, their own way of doing things. But it's mostly for warriors, war people. Like World War II guys, Vietnam guys. When they die and they're Christians, they go there. Because the Christs in the Legion know how to deal with all that. You know, mental, fucked up stuff. And now they work for Christ. Because they need it. So, I was like, oh, I can't leave the Legion. Until they round up every motherfucker on the streets. All the pimps and shit. I think the last girl, her contract was up when she was free. Then I could tell Christ. Plus, I needed Christ to see the evidence. So if Christine was one of them and her contract was up, I bought her off the fucking death thing. death angel of that guy, the death angel, if I bought her off him and she became a girlfriend in St. Lucian, I know somebody, some girl's contract was up, and I could talk and reveal all this. And that's how it went down. And I heard there's one more thing. A Christ I had a long time ago, he also knew, but he was keeping a secret. He was keeping a secret. So me and this other Christ, this is all under my fucking head here. It's like I don't know anything going on. Fuck. And I gotta take an ass kicking all the time for this shit. By another Christ. So this other Christ is trying to get the secret, tearing my psyche apart, tearing my fucking brain apart. Between me and the priestess. And the whole time the secret had to wait. So I was just going through the motions. Having a priestess in your head talking to you. Oh fuck. It's hard, guys. It's hard to keep your fucking shit together. And to find out she's been there for 30 fucking years or more. Anyway, that is what my dream was about. That was the secret I was keeping. I was hanging on to the priestess because she's there, and somehow she found out, I think, somehow she found out that I had this thing going on with the death angels and buying girls and freeing them, as long as the payments kept coming. It was all hush hush. Christine, I think, was one of them. I think. I'm not sure. Priestess found out about it. And I said, you fucking shut up. Then Christ, who knew about it, he came in. Said, you gotta shut the fuck up. Your ass is on the line too, if you know about it. Anybody who knows about it. So that's all I got this morning. But it's a big chunk of my problems lifted. And they were all happy. They said it was a fucking awesome thing to do. Because it's like, I'm Christian, but I'm not a religious Christian. Which leaves me free with Christ to make deals with the devil. But I got fucking angles. As long as I keep the contract the way it's supposed to be, I'm good. And the money's coming in. I got fucking more money than God in the bank. And I want it from me. 180,000 ain't shit compared to what I really got. But somebody ran to my bank account to close it off me in case there's any loopholes. So they can get at it. Anybody can get at it. So it's still mine, but they're just, I think me and Regis, our names are on it. Well, he just put his name on it. So when I die and I go there, they can turn it over to me. And he's my witness guy. He ain't scooping it. But they knew I was scooping it. I got 80 grand normal day-to-day money, which I don't fucking even use, in one bank account. The other bank account is for me, physical. That's the big one. Now I scoop money out of both bank accounts. Or I was just scooping out of the little one. Either way, they ran and closed it and made sure it was whoever, what, where, why. That's good. Because I'm not working. I'm not slaving my ass. I'm doing things I like for work. Like making zombie rooms. Where you can shoot people. Shoot zombies. Shoot AIs right in the face. Anyway, and this is all fucking Daniel Boone. It's Daniel Boone. Oh, and there's a couple other things going on. Okay, I learned this. Daniel Boone in the war, in that life. I shot not 48. Priestess told me 48 people I killed. Tina the other day let it slip out. Oops. I shot and killed, not shot and killed, but killed and shot in the war and outside the war, 122 people. So they all didn't die, but 122 people. Fucking believe that. It was all, the war is a war. Bad guys are bad guys. Fuck it. 122. Jesus Christ. I can't even hurt a fly in this life. I feel guilty for stomping on a fucking cockroach. But when the shit comes, I can do it. I think, I hope, I better be able to. Anyway, that's that. There was something else, but I forgot what it was. I guess I'll remember. Let you know. All right. So, I caught me a serpent. And it's going to be on the news. Fucking awesome. I didn't even know any of this. I didn't know my soul was doing this. I didn't see it. This has been going on for years, man. I can't even believe it. All revealed last night, like within the hour. All right, guys. There you go. I'll let you know as more comes. I'm going to sleep at lunchtime, so I'll get more then. I hope this fucking dream series is over, and I hope I get my seeds back. I can't see nothing. It's driving me nuts. All right. And the priestess, I hope that she goes away now. I'm busting up fucking Serpent. And she's, your ass. You got such a nice ass. I'm like, really? Well, obviously, you ain't seen me in fucking the meat world. That's okay. Whatever. That's the way it goes. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.